Hey, my name is Dan. I used to work at the biggest dealership in the country, and now I teach fine folks like you how not to get fucked when buying a car. Now in this video, I actually want to talk to you about headlight and lasers. Actually, laser headlights. If you ever watched my videos, you know how I constantly complain that car manufacturers are not being innovative enough. Now, here's a piece of technology that I think is really cool, but I don't think it will actually come to majority of us having it on our cars just because I'll tell you a couple of reasons. It's expensive and it's hard to maintain once you actually have it. So, laser headlights. I mean, they were available in 2011 and some cars have them. If you're buying a car that's over $100,000, it's gonna be there. And when I say over 100, I actually mean closer to 200. So if you're buying a car that is super expensive, you're gonna get yourself a nice headlights. And this is the concept of a laser headlight. So typically you have a regular LED light beam, just regular low beam headlight, right? Then you have high beam, and then you have a laser spotlight with laser headlights. So the laser headlight is made so you can see super far. It doesn't show you up close, but it shows you really, really far. So it looks like it goes at the angle, so it skips everything here, the close, the low area, the high beam area, and it shoots really, really far forward. I mean, you can use this thing 2,000 feet ahead. I mean, it's the craziest spotlight you have ever seen. It's a fucking laser. Now, on top of that, when you're buying a car that is this expensive and it has this technology, you're also gonna get matrix system headlights. So what that means, there's a bunch of LEDs, right? They're like this. And then once a sensor spots that there is something in front of this LED or this one or this one or this one, like a road sign, a car, it will just turn off one of the LEDs and it's gonna skip the beam of light. That's really cool. I mean, that's just kind of interesting. So this is what it's gonna look like in practice. If you were driving, this is what it would look like. You see how there's a car in front of this car, right? And this LED would turn off, not to be blinding the driver ahead. So it's a really cool piece of technology. If there's a car in front of it on the side, like oncoming traffic, it will also spot that and turn off that LED. Those LEDs are extra. So they're there when there is no traffic. If you're gonna be driving in city or in highway with a lot of traffic, none of them are gonna be working because everything is so close. But if you're driving on a highway or freeway or in country somewhere, this thing is gonna be super useful because it will shine this light super bright, very straight, and you're going to be able to see things that you typically wouldn't see. So this is designed for, let's be honest, just animals on the road. That's it. That's what it's designed for. So you can see animals on the road. But they had to fix the problem of it being super bright with this matrix system LEDs when it cancels some of the LEDs out, not to be blinding other people, pedestrians, and drivers. That's it. And whenever you're going to be turning into a corner, you can see that the car actually moves the LED lights to show you more of the road ahead of you. So this technology is actually really cool. Like I said, if you ever see me complaining about car technology, I found something that's really cool. Unfortunately, this is so complicated to do. It's so complex that we're not gonna have it in the near future. Now there's 3 lasers. They couldn't have one laser. They had to go through 3 lasers. Why is that? Because it's so hot in there, it actually needs a fan. If it was just one laser, that motherfucker would melt. And even when they split it into 3, they still have to have a fan so it wouldn't catch on fire. After those 3 lasers get turned into one laser, it bounces off the mirror, then it bounces off another mirror, then it goes through your lens, and then you can see what's going on in front of you. Simple as that. It's a complicated system. I say it's simple as that as if it's simple. It's not simple at all. To actually execute this and make it in real world, it is super difficult because of the heat. There's immense heat. I mean, you can cook fucking steak on that motherfucker. That light gets very, very hot, and you have to perform some fucking magic not to burn your car to the ground. So as you can see, it's super bright. If you saw that when you're going to be driving without the matrix being activated, without the headlights actually turning themselves off, I mean, you'll be blinded. You're not going to be able to see shit. You think LEDs are bright? LEDs are nothing comparing to the laser headlights. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up below and click the subscribe button over my head, or watch one of those two videos if you want to see more money-saving tips about cars. This is Dan with 60 Minute Car. I'm signing out, and I'll see you on the internet.